Hey guys, how's it going? Kirk2418 here. Making my first video here since the update. It's going to be a short one. It's looking to be just 10 minutes. That's all YouTube will let me go with. So yeah, we're going to jump right in. I do have 6 tables up. I'm going to save it in HD, so it should be fine for you guys to watch it. So just set down these tables. So far I have this guy limped, I raised, he 3-bet me out of position. This guy limped, I raised, he called me and then called my flop c-bet. So I'm just gonna have to check fold on this turn. No, we don't have enough equity to continue at all. He seems okay. He checks back. I'm kind of questioning if I want to take a stab at this pot. I think I'm going to. Because I think if he does have a straight or something, he's just going to give up. On the other hand, if he does have, and if he does have an ace, he's not going to call. Or he's not going to fold ever. Probably isn't even going to fold anything better than a pocket pair of 4s. So it's possible that my king high is good here though. So that's definitely a good thing. And my line kind of looks like ace X or a pocket pair as well. So anyways, we're just gonna 3-bet this guy here. We'll open from early position. It's only opening 9%, so we're gonna hope he has a strong hand here and just goes with it. We're gonna fold the 8-9 suited. Yeah. But at a position, I might just flat call because it looks a lot stronger than from the button. People are starting to somewhat 3-bet light from the button. Though against a regular, he's gonna fold a ton of 3-bets. Yeah, I definitely should have just called there. I didn't really look at it enough. I just saw kings and 3-bet, so that's a bit of a mistake. The 8-6 suited, I'm going to go ahead and open 5-handed. I think it's okay. It's better when you have reads on the button because you know if he's going to call the ton or if he's going to call him and fold a ton of c-bets and all that stuff. So. But not too worried about him. He didn't seem overly good, even though it's only 10 hands. The pocket 5s, I'm gonna go ahead and call him. He seems pretty tight. He is, a little bit looser from late position. It's his first cutoff 3-bet, so I might have a decent hand. So I'm okay with calling here. Then we're just gonna check folding. Here with the ace queen, I'm gonna go ahead and 3-bet. I'm not gonna make it too crazy big. I'm just gonna go to $1.30. If he 4-bets me, I'm just gonna fold. The reason is these guys are gonna have really weak hands, especially the guy on the button, because there's no way he's not squeezing with anything better than like 10s plus or something. So now it's just gonna go call. We're gonna have a massive pot post flop, but naturally we completely brick off, and we're gonna be check folding. Pretty frustrating, especially when these guys probably have exactly a hand that flop like the nuts here. Jack 9 or something, a set, So worked out for them. It's not going to it's very obvious that was going to happen. So not that they were both going to have sets, but it's pretty obvious that they're going to hit that board pretty well. And we were right. He had a pretty weak hand with pocket 7s. But in that particular situation, a lot of time Fred Berger is going to fold, and then because these guys have such wide ranges and they're not getting the right odds because he doesn't call, they're just going to fold their weak ranges quite a bit. Ace-Jack suited, we're definitely going to be opening. Probably going to open the King-Deuce suited as well, or 3-bet if this guy opens. So we're going to have raise up here. Just going to fold the 7-4, fold the Jack 3, and we're going to 3-bet this guy to just 3X's open, which I'm okay with. In position, don't need to go very big. He's not going to be able to call suited connectors and stuff. Profit profitably, though it's not to say he's not going to do it. In which case, I'm pretty happy with the scenario if you were to raise call with like 6, 7, 5, 6, stuff like that, because we're in really good shape against those hands with something like king deuce suited, even in position. It's just a really good spot to be in post flop. The queen 7 I'm going to fold, and the ace deuce into 9-4. So we're just going to let this go. We're going to open up ace jack. Check 6. And the queen 10 is suited. I'm going to go ahead and just loosen up a little bit here. I haven't been opening a whole lot, so it's not a bad hand to widen your under the gun range with, especially when we're 5-handed. And we're just folding here, obviously. You got a free flop bottom pair, very wet board. Even if he isn't ahead now, he's going to have a ton of equity plus position, so that's a pretty clear fold. Just going to give this to him here. I'll complete with queen 8 off. Could just fold there. Probably ISO raise. Take it down with the c-bet, so and check here. I doubt Serge is going to have an ace. Roll definitely doesn't have an ace. I'm going to make a small value bet here. Even though the king peeled off, which is probably the worst card in the deck next to a club, I don't mind making a thin value bet because there's going to be a lot of people with, just a club in their hand that we're going to take it down with. And Serge definitely doesn't seem like the type to bluff, so I'm just going to check, and hopefully he checks behind busted flush draw or something. But when he calls and then bets, it's probably has like an ace or something that he just play really passively. Because I don't know if he's going to bet a king there. He might make like some random 2-pair or something. So here with the queen 9, it is a limped pot, but there's so many people out there that I'm just going to go for a check raise and hope to get some value out of my hand. Especially when he goes call. I'm just going to make it like a buck 23, just under $1 after them to call. So people look at $1 and they see there's a lot more than like 96 cents. It's kind of like they do with the story, but I really don't find that it works, which is kind of surprising. It could just be me. I could just be full of shit, but that's what I find works. So just gonna check raise them here. Hopefully somebody will make the call. We do get called here after we check raise, and it's an interesting spot. Basically, hoping that he has some sort of a queen now, and it doesn't matter what his kicker is, it's probably not going to fold. So I'm just going to bet. Even if he has a 9, he might just decide that he's not going to fold now. But he does decide, and I'm going to bet everything in this spot. Because he's pretty passive, I don't think he's going to bluff at me, so I need to make value out of him by betting into him when he has like queen X or flush draw, stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do in this particular spot. It is a limped pot, so it's very unlikely he has a really strong hand. So, and we're just going to make another value bet on the river. And yeah, wow, it is 7 jacks. Alright guys, that was the timer. So basically acknowledging the end of the video. And so I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to get this posted. It's just a short, quick video, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, I think I might be able to squeeze in this last pocket queens hand here. Got a guy ISOing, so we're going to be getting in with queens here because both our ranges are going to be a lot wider. But he just folds, so I'm going to end it there, and we'll see you guys soon in a new video.